This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Work drinks. Or Christmas parties going on at the moment.
Put the credit card behind the bar.
But I do love a good work drink because this is the thing. It's the end of the year. You know, Christmas just around the corner. You can relax.
Yeah.
You don't have any schedule. And you know, I'm going to let my hair down because it's starting to get a bit warmer. And how good is it? The thing is, though, some people can go a little bit too hard and they wake up in places that they didn't even know that they went to sleep in.
Oh, okay.
I've got a great viral video for you. So.
What are we looking at here?
So, okay, up on the screen, it's amazing because before I play the video for you here, have a look at the bed.
It looks like the messiest bedroom I've ever seen.
Yeah, so there's folded clothes on top of the bed and stuff like that. So this is an unbelievable effort that this young Australian guy has nestled himself into this bed. And it's not even his house.
Okay.
Have a listen to this.
Hey, where are you? Huh? I don't know who it is. Who are you? Huh? Oh. How did you get in here? Oh, I must have been to the wrong house. Huh? I was out drinking for a work party. What time did you come in?
Oh, no.
He's camouflaged. You know, like an animal might bury itself into the dirt under the bushes. He's camouflaged himself into the bed.
I'm surprised these people even found him. It must have been washing day or ironing day because it looks like it's the spare room.
Yeah, it does.
With stuff everywhere.
It's the junk room.
I love how he goes. And the last thing he can remember is I just went out for a few work drinks.
Oh, my gosh. I've told you that story, Fitz, about that mate of mine. I won't say his name, but he got to his house and he'd been out for work drinks. He was dressed as a stormtrooper and he couldn't find the key to get into his house. Turned around at the front door and saw the front door of another house across the road open. So there he was as a stormtrooper and he just wandered into that house. It's midnight and slept on the couch.
Oh.
And weed on the couch.
Oh, it was one of those nights.
Woke up with two girls yelling at him, saying, "Get out of my house, stormtrooper. You've weed on the couch."
Oh, saying the urine is with you.
They were very cool, calm and collected, I have to say. I think if I found somebody randomly sleeping in my spare room, I wouldn't be taking a video and being as jovial.
You'd be calling the police, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
I accidentally, and you guys are going to have a crack at me here, but I accidentally did it when I first started seeing BJ and we had a house party and I ended up in the wrong bedroom.
Oh, what was the other person's name?
Well, one of her, I was
sister.
then alerted by BJ when one of her friends came in and said, Ryan has just jumped into the bed and he's laying next to me.
Okay.
And how did you explain yourself out of that one? Oh, I didn't know.
I just woke up like that kid and said, all I can remember is I just had some work drinks.
The accidental swapsy. Danny, welcome to the show. Where'd you wake up?
I woke up in the wrong hotel room.
Oh, no. How'd you get into the wrong hotel room, Danny?
So when I was going back after the gig, we went back to the hotel room, and then I was already about to pass out, and the door's already ajar. So I thought that was my room. I looked at the number. I thought it was the right room. And then as I went in, I just quickly passed out on the bed. And then next second, I felt someone shaking me. And I was like, oh, what's going on? He's like, what are you doing in my room? And then quickly hit, and I just bolted it out of the room.
Oh,
so
no.
I didn't know where I went.
Had you got into bed with somebody else?
No. Luckily, it was like two single beds. And that's why I thought
the
it was the right
twin.
room.
How much would you freak out coming back to your hotel room and you've walked in and there's someone just passed out on your bed?
Or
Was it a
waking
guy
up
or
in
girl?
the morning and you hadn't heard them calling in.
Very scary.
That's room service that I didn't order. Natalie in the Blue Mountains, did you find a stranger in your house?
Yeah, we found multiple strangers in our house. When I lived at CSU in Bathurst, over the Bathurst 1000 weekend, we would every morning find people either in the couches, in the spare beds, or in the shower.
My God.
Do you live near the track, Nat?
Yeah, the cottage that we had was the closest cottage to the track, and we didn't believe it when we got told people would break in, and they 100% did.
Break in? So it's not even as though your security was poor and they just wandered in an open door?
No. I mean, there wasn't a lot of security back then.
You know what it would be now? It would be blokes that would be so sick of their mates and being on the mountain that they just needed a nice, comfy bed that they'd be prepared to break into your house to sleep.
very much, yeah.
Oh,
The best one was a family in the shower together.
A family?
Yeah, a young family in the shower together.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my God. On the
How weird.
tiles. How awful.
And Nat, you may as well just leave the doors open next year so they don't damage the locks. Deb's in Windsor. You were the culprit, Deb, is that right?
Yeah, unfortunately. I woke up on a New Year's Day in someone else's house, no idea where I was, had to try and walk to find a train station, wonder what the hell happened that night. Eyelashes stuck in my hair. I was ruined, right?
Okay, Deb.
Alcohol, other stuff, unfortunately. The next few days I had met these people and they said, oh, you're that girl that did such and such. And I'm like, oh, my God, Lord, help me. What the hell?
Deb, what was the nearest train station? Where were you? Where did you end up?
I was in Western Sydney and unfortunately the trains weren't working that day. So I had to catch a bus and my head was hanging out places. It was not freaking funny.
Do you know, were there any photos taken? I mean, you've got this.
Yeah. No, there was. I was making friends with everyone, and unfortunately, when I drink, some bad stuff happens. So there was definitely photos, there was videos, and
Okay. Maybe lock yourself up on New Year's.
Yeah, maybe alcohol's not the best way forward, Deb.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.